What's up, everybody? It is Trina Jacobson, the owner and creator behind Diamonds and Dust, and today I'm going to show you how to make this 32-ounce stainless steel tumbler in this really cute Valentine style. And as a bonus, I'm going to show you how to make the bottom of your tumbler really cute. Today we are going to use the supplies from my December Craft Makers box. If you guys haven't seen those before, I was the first vinyl and glitter box on the market, and then I have a different option now called the designer box, which this is what comes in the designer box. It just kind of has a little bit of extra little goodies for you to create with. They come with two 12 by 12 pattern sheets. They come with these three glitters. Well, this one came in this box anyways. They're different every month. We have rose. Then we have rose cheetah, which is a really pretty kind of soft rose gold with some little brown and black specks in there. And then we have kisses, which was a really soft, chunky, iridescent pink. This box also comes with two blank pens. We have a regular gel pen, which comes with a matching pen topper, and then a snow globe pen. And then you also get a keychain kit. And this is a previous keychain as an example, how beautiful they turn out. We're going to start off with my weave template cut out on my diamond double-sided tape. We're also going to cut that exact same pattern on our vinyl as well. You're going to take an X-Acto knife or some scissors and just cut the excess of the diamond double-sided away and put it to the side for a smaller project. You are then going to take the sections that you want to apply to your template, and we're going to take them off the pattern vinyl and apply them to the template of the diamond double-sided. If you have a hard time lining this up without it sticking and becoming a huge problem, take a piece of parchment paper, place your sheet of vinyl on top, line it up, and then you can remove the parchment paper like backing. Once you get all of your vinyl placed on your template, you are going to peel back the backing just an inch or two. Then I just like to line it up with one hand and then push back that inch or two down with my other hand, just tacking it in place, and then applying the rest of the template to the tumbler. We are going to add some foils and glitter. And just in my experience, since there's not enough hardiness to the foils and the double-sided tape is a little bit thin, it can just make the application so much harder if you add it to the template first while it's flat. If you choose to do that, that's fine. I just found applying it to the tumbler first is easier to apply the foils. The weave template is one of my original designs from way back in the day when I started making templates. And I used to make my templates actually a little long on purpose. So you could either choose to cut off the excess or you could tuck it down and around the bottom rim. I don't make them like that anymore. So when you get this template and you think it's too long, well, it is. So just use your cup edging tool and remove the excess if you want to leave that stainless steel rim exposed. We're going to start off with this red foil from Artistic Painting Studio. I do have a discount code. It is Trina10. So when you go shopping there, make sure you use that and save some monies. We're just going to cut off a small little slice there. And then we are going to remove the parts of the template where you are going to expose that diamond double-sided. And that is going to be your adhesive. These sheets make it so easy. We're going to just place that foil right on top, and we're just going to rub it pretty firm with our fingers. Now, since you have the vinyl that's going to be a little bit higher than the diamond double-sided, because it's kind of like a two-layer, you're going to miss some of the edges when the foil peels up. So I just like to take either my fingernail or a silicone little tool here, or you can even use the back of a paintbrush and just push those edges in really well, making sure that foil is adhered. Once you have all of your red sections applied, we're going to go in with this, I think it's called Pebble, and it's really pretty. It's got like kind of a bronze shift to it, but it kind of looks like little pebbles are on there. It gives a really cool texture. And we're going to do the same thing, removing the top of that diamond double-sided, just pushing that down firmly with our fingers, and then taking our silicone brush and just making sure that it is all the way to the edges. Now that your foils are applied, it should look like this. We're going to have these thicker sections left, and we are going to glitter them. If you haven't used my diamond double-sided tape before, it is so awesome. I'm the first one to come out with this in the industry. I have two. This one is the semi-transparent, which it kind of looks like a light gray when it's applied. And I also have them that are white. So you don't need to base coat your tumbler, and you don't need to paint underneath the base unless you want the base a different color. But as you can see, that Kisses glitter is a transparent glitter, and right over the top of that semi-transparent diamond double-sided, it kept the true color without it looking too much like stainless steel, like you would have to base coat underneath. We're going to ombre the Kisses down from the top, and then we're going to take the glitter color Rose, and from the top to the Kisses glitter, we are going to ombre that together. We're going to do that same glitter color scheme on that bottom V section. We're going to take that Kisses glitter and ombre it down towards the bottom, and then we are going to take the roses and we're going to ombre that up towards the top of that V. Like I said before, look how pretty that glitter is over that diamond double-sided. That light base just makes it so true to color, and I only needed 1 coat of glitter here. So it saves you some glitter and it saves you a lot of time as well. If you didn't know this already, Tipsy Magnolia tumblers, the bottom actually releases off and you are left with these kind of circular cavities. And these are really fun to kind of decorate and give your tumbler a little spin on the booty there. And what my 6x6 vinyl sheets are perfect for is small projects just like this. So I just measured the size of the circle, and then I cut the circle on the small scale vinyl so you can see a little bit more of that pattern on the bottom. And then I mixed up some rose glitter in some epoxy, and then I just poured it in that outside cavity and let it cure. I let that epoxy cure and make sure that my tumbler was sealed. I just used a clear spray sealer. I let that dry all the way, and then I added a layer of epoxy to make sure my tumbler was smooth. I cut out some vinyl striping on my silhouette, and I am just going to cover every section where the vinyl meets the foil or the foil meets the glitter, making sure that our tumbler looks really clean and crisp. After you have your tumbler all striped, go ahead and add your final layers of epoxy and your tumbler is all finished. It's really fun to add that extra element to the bottom. It adds a little bit of personalization. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe.